What's up, party people, and welcome back to my channel. So today we are talking about gimmicky products that are so unnecessary that were literally created, in my opinion, just to dig deeper into our wallets. And in my humble opinion, I feel like most of them are only created to make us feel like that will make us more beautiful. Like, I need to use that because that's gonna make me look and feel better. And truth be told, most of these products are just other products that we already have in our collection, repackaged and relabeled. There's a limit. Like, there's a limit on like how many makeup products that someone could use. There's a limit on hair products and skincare. But when there becomes a limit, that's when they're like, you know what? We need something else. But before we get started, make sure you go ahead and give this video a big old thumbs up to let me know that you enjoy it and want to see more like it. I know you haven't watched it yet, but I know you're going to enjoy it. And then go ahead and subscribe to my channel and join my community, and then hit the notification bell to make sure you see all my videos. And without further ado, here are 10 gimmicky beauty products that you really don't need. So product number 1 is makeup brush shampoos. There is no difference in a brush shampoo and a regular hair shampoo, a facial cleanser, or dish soap, because the supply and demand for makeup brushes kind of took us by storm. Because if you think about it, like, people are more into makeup brushes and tools for their makeup application more now than they ever have been. We used to use like those little white cosmetic sponges and the little tools that come in the eyeshadow palettes that you buy at the store, and just like cheap stuff like the little eyeshadow sponges. We didn't used to invest into makeup brushes like we do now, but because we do now, the industry is like, okay, people like makeup brushes, so let's make them feel like they need to take special care of their makeup brushes. And brush shampoos are not going to do anything special or unique to your brushes than using dish soap and olive oil. That concoction I will stand by till the day I die. And that brings me to number 2, which is beauty sponge solid cleanser bar soap kind of things. People, just use a regular bar soap, for God's sake. And the reason this even popped into my mind is because the other day I got a little trial size in something that I ordered of the Beauty Blender Solid Cleanser, and I just thought, what is this doing that a regular bar soap couldn't do? Now, I will say with that, you want to make sure that the bar soap doesn't have a lot of fragrance, just because if you leave any kind of residue behind, it could irritate your skin when you're, because fragrance can irritate your skin and whatnot. But as long as it cleans and it's antibacterial, that's all you need to look for. And those little solid cleansers that are just for the beauty blender, nah, too bougie. So product number 3, I'm gonna make pretty specific because I do have another product down the list that's kind of similar to it but does different things. And that is like 3-in-1 cleansers that are supposed to exfoliate and cleanse, and then you can also use them as a mask. Give me a break. I have so many issues with this, but number 1, it promotes laziness. And we're already lazy when it comes to skincare. Like, we want shortcuts and we want things that do 10 things in one so that we can get done faster, instead of just doing what we're supposed to do and using separate products that do one thing very well. If they're doing like 3, 4, 5, 15 things in one, they're not gonna do all those things like 100%. And the thing is, like, most people only have 1 or 2 cleansers that they use on a regular basis. That promotes people over exfoliating, because if they're using that every single day, and especially if they're using it morning and night, they are over exfoliating the crap out of their skin, which is so bad for your skin. That's another thing. Like, the skincare industry over here just does not care about our skincare concerns. They don't care about fixing our issues. Get a cleanser, get a separate exfoliator, get a separate mask. Don't be lazy and invest into your skin, because you're gonna be living for a long time. You want it to look good. Product number 4 is primer waters. This is something I've touched on a little bit in previous videos. Primer waters are no different than setting sprays. Think about it. Setting sprays prolong your makeup. Primer waters prolong your makeup. Setting sprays make your skin more hydrated. Primer waters make your skin more hydrated. If you like your primer in like a spray form, use your setting spray. Gimmick number 5 is Gold-infused products. This so bougie. So I feel like we're starting to see a lot more gold-infused products. Like, we're seeing a lot of like eye patches and masks and cleansers and moisturizers and stuff like that. And there's just not enough scientific evidence and research backing what gold actually does to our skin. A lot of people say that gold is an anti-inflammatory, it's an antioxidant, it helps with acne and puffiness and anti-aging and firming and all that stuff, but there's just not enough research backing that. And some people say, oh, it makes your skin bright, gives you kind of an ethereal glow. That's just the gold particles. That's not the gold actually doing anything beneficial and like penetrating into the deeper layers of your skin. I feel like gold is just aesthetically pleasing. Like, it's just a visual stimulant. I feel like it kind of gives us more of like a placebo effect. Like, oh, we're putting gold on our skin, so yeah, it's definitely going to do something because it's expensive. They are not putting actual gold in our skincare and makeup. Now, come on. Just go for like the well-known antioxidants that our skin makes naturally. Like, go for things that are going to replenish what our skin already makes instead of trying to add in things like gold that are supposed to be an antioxidant. And, you know, there's really no proof behind that. So, yeah, don't waste your money. Gimmick number 6 is one that really gets me heated. Like, I get real worked up with this one, but this one is kind of similar to the one I was talking about before with the exfoliating cleanser and mask, the 3-in-1 type products, and that is 2-in-1 cleansers that also remove your makeup. Again, they are making us so freaking lazy. Let me break this down for you as simple as possible. Cleansers are not so magical and powerful and wondrous that they can not only remove our makeup, but also deep clean into the deeper layers of our skin. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Philosophy Purity. This is how I explain it to people. Your cleanser has one job. If you have makeup on, it's gonna remove the makeup. If you don't have makeup on, it's gonna deep clean. Just think, you're moving around all that makeup, it's slipping around, sliding around, all grimy and whatnot. Do you really think that with makeup still on your skin mixed with the cleanser, like it's actually deep cleaning your pores and pulling out all the gunk and bacteria and dirt and debris? It's not, because the makeup is still on your face. I recommend double cleansing, which means you remove your makeup before cleansing, so that way your cleanser can actually deep clean and really clarify and purify your skin and do what it's supposed to do. Gimmick number 7 is SPF in makeup. So SPF in foundations, BB creams, tinted moisturizers, CC creams. Yes, I'm talking to you, It Cosmetics CC cream. And people actually relying on that to protect them from UVA and UVB rays. There's just so much wrong with this. Where do I begin? I've talked to so many people that will be asking for a foundation or BB cream or, you know, products like that that have good SPF. And I'm assuming that they're doing that because they want to rely on that instead of getting an actual sunscreen or a moisturizer with SPF in it. You are not going to find a foundation, BB cream, tinted moisturizer, any kind of products like that with enough SPF in them to actually protect you from UVA and UVB rays. Even sunscreens. Most sunscreens, like if they're not broad spectrum, they only protect you from burning. So they only protect you from UVB rays. So face makeup with SPF in it isn't even protecting you from UVA rays, which those are the ones that actually penetrate into your skin and cause premature aging, fine lines, wrinkles. You get it. In the labs, they're testing such a large amount to get to that number of protection. We're not applying as much as what we really need to be to get that number that they're saying, even on sunscreens and stuff. So say you have a foundation with SPF 15, with the amount that you apply, realistically, you're probably getting, and I'm shooting high for this, probably SPF 8, SPF 5, really anything less than SPF 30 in my opinion is a waste. Now, I'm not against SPF and makeup altogether. I feel like it can be beneficial, especially when you're, you know, stacking it and layering it on top of like other protection. So say you have an SPF 50 moisturizer and you apply an SPF 15 foundation on top of it, you're gonna be closer to getting SPF 50. You're not gonna be getting SPF 65. They don't add up like that. And again, it just goes back to the fact that over here, we are so lazy. We want to take shortcuts. We want to apply just 1 or 2 products. Like, we don't want to layer and take our time with our skin. Like, we don't care as much about our skin as we do our makeup, which is so crazy. I always say it's easier to prevent than erase. You can't erase, but you can help prevent. So yeah, SPF 30 or more every day. Gimmick number 8 is neck creams. It's just such a gimmick because it's just something that's appealing to people that are self-conscious. Women are very self-conscious about their neck, and there's nothing special in neck creams that would cause for you to actually need to use one like that to make it work more effectively than like a facial moisturizer. So yeah, if you have a good face cream that's anti-aging or has antioxidants or just really good ingredients, it's good for your face, it's also gonna be good for your neck. So that's why they always say to whatever you put on your face, put on your neck as well. But yeah, neck creams, you don't need. Which brings me to number 9, which is another skincare product, and that is body firming lotions and body firming creams. Oh dear Jesus. Trust me when I say that there's absolutely nothing out there right now, or probably in the near future, that can actually affect the firmness of our skin, whether it be on our body or our face for that matter. If there were, literally everyone would know about it. It all boils down to diet, lifestyle habits, and exercise. So yeah, don't be fooled. And the last gimmick that we are talking about today is eye creams. And this is gonna come as a shock to a lot of people. This is something that's not very widely known. This is probably by far one of the biggest gimmicks in the industry, especially ones that claim to affect dark circles. No, most of that's genetics or fatigue, tiredness, stress, how much water retention you have in your eye area. Eye creams are a more diluted, less concentrated, smaller version of your face creams, and they put them in a smaller bottle and put a different label on them and jack up the price and make you feel like it's something else that you need. Because if you think about it, if you're applying a product that's made for thicker skin, that's supposed to penetrate deeper and be more effective for the thicker, tougher skin, aka your face, to your under eye area, which is thinner and more delicate and whatnot, wouldn't you think that it would be able to penetrate better since it's made for something that's supposed to penetrate thicker skin? I mean, does that not make sense? And because the eye area is more sensitive, you know, they have to dilute the products a little bit, so they're actually your face creams in a more diluted version. Like, they can't be too potent and, you know, magical, because then it may cause irritation and whatnot. Eye creams, just, they're not going to help in the long run. They may help when it comes to makeup application. They may make your under eye area smoother. I know a lot of people apply eye creams in the morning just because it helps with creasing and stuff like that. It kind of just plumps up the area, but it's very temporary. It's not permanent. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys learned something, and hopefully I enlightened you. Hopefully I awakened your senses and help save you some money. And comment below if you were enlightened today, if you learned something that you didn't already know, or if you're completely against what I'm saying, if you swear by some of these products, if they actually work for you. Just let me know in the comments below. But I'm standing very firm in my decisions and my opinions on these 10 products, and there's probably a lot more that I could come up with, but for now we're sticking to 10. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one.